Hello! Hey, I can see Robin's here. Robin is someone who joined me from Flickfleet Facebook group. Welcome, welcome.
I didn't know there was such a thing.
There's a Flickfleet Facebook group. Let's turn the music down a little bit and explain what we're doing here.
Hi guys.
Hey, Difter. Difter's here as well. Thanks for joining us, Difter. So, you can see here we've got a game of Flickfleet set up. If you don't, and we're standing up.
I was gonna say, you can actually see we've actually got legs.
Yeah, we've actually got legs now. Exactly. We've been reorganizing the set. There was a few technical difficulties. Hopefully everything is all set up and ready to go. Yep. Hi, Ralph. Thanks for joining.
Hi, Ralph.
And I can see Eddie's here as well. Yep. I think we've been live for about half an hour, and then we're just been getting set up and sorting all these bits out. So, I just wanted to say up front that this live stream has been supported by Eurydice Games, not financially, but they gave me a bunch of stuff, and I was quite happy to accept the stuff because I wanted to cover the game anyway.
Yeah.
So this is we're going to be playing Xeno Wars today, which is the newest box for Flickfleet. If you don't know anything about it, I'm going to give you a quick rules introduction in a minute.
I do.
Michael knows exactly how to play. Do not listen to his protestations when he says, I don't know what I'm doing.
When I win later.
He's been given a tactical brief as well, yeah. There's a very real chance that he's just going to destroy me, but I'm going to do my best to play keep-aways. We're playing with the two new alien races. So Flickfleet is a game of spaceship battles in space, and the ships are flying around on a battle map. It's sort of a skirmish game. It's space combat. You've got big capital ships, and then little collections of fighter wings and bomber wings that are all doing damage to each other. What makes the game different is that it is a dexterity game. So you move your ships by flicking them, and you shoot at other ships by flicking dice from on top of your ships at the other ships. And the fun quirk as well is that the number that the die rolls when you hit the other ships, if you can hit them, is also important. So
yeah, you could do the boss off move. It causes no damage.
See everyone saying hi to one another in chat. So friendly, so welcoming. Thanks for joining, everyone. So
Apologies, I haven't got my glasses on. Hi guys.
Nobody knows you wear glasses because you never wear them.
I never wear them.
He just sits and goes, "What does this do again?"
When we're driving, I'm like, Michael, can you see anything in front of us? Are we good to go?
So what we've got here is we're actually set up for a game of Xeno Wars, which is the new expansion that adds these two new alien fleets. But the original game was just Imperials versus Rebels. I actually don't know if I called them that, so I'm sorry if I got that wrong. But the sort of the galactic empire versus the Rebel ships. They were the humans. They largely shared the same kinds of ships. Mm-hmm. The alien ships are very, very different and sort of feature new rules as well, so anyone who's here who knows Flickfleet will be probably quite excited to see these new mechanisms. If I bring up the table here, you can actually see we've got Michael's Hive fleet over here all set up, and we've got my Storm fleet over here set up, and the Hive are like sort of organic aliens that create fighter wings, during the actual game. I can move us over here, I think. Yes, I can. So they create fighter wings during the actual game in order to just keep spewing out like little fighters, basically.
Yeah,
and
I thought that would be funny, wouldn't it? The person that can't cope with pooping out organisms that eat people. Oh, Michael should play with them.
Yeah, Michael should play with them. Exactly. And then on my side, we've got the Storm. And sorry, I'm just adjusting a camera here. Super happy with that angle, but now I've made it worse. Oh, God. This is the technical difficulty we're trying to solve because we don't do dexterity games nearly often enough.
This is where I have to be like, do a song or a dance.
Yeah, quick, Michael, entertain them.
Ta-da!
Good job. 10 out of 10.
What do you mean, Tony? 10?
I said 10 out of 10.
It should be 12.
12 out of 10. I have high expectations for myself. Oh, I should not have adjusted.
I can actually see these now.
Yeah.
Michael already making excuses. I see. Yes, damn right, Higgers.
Does that look okay over there, Michael? No, it doesn't. It
no.
looks bad. Oh, no.
See, trying to be helpful. trying to make it the best we can. And failing. I'm gonna kill it. I mean...
Yeah, I think.
pretty
I just
much.
want to make sure you guys can see the ship's stats
I was gonna
because
say.
these shipboards are actually quite important, which and you'll find out why in just a minute. But
Yeah, I was thinking maybe would they be better on their side, but I'm thinking if people are looking at it down like that, then
no, at least
like
this
there
way
they
they're the
are.
right way up.
Yeah.
Okay, I think that's better. We'll
Cool.
find out in just a minute. Let's find out. Well, right now. How does this look? Yeah, I think
Yeah.
that's a bit better.
Isn't that little babies down here?
Yeah, so now you can see more or less the whole board. So you can see we're not only so we've set up for Xeno Wars, this fleet versus the Storm, and yeah, the organics. Their whole thing is they don't have shields, so they're a bit, but they're quite hardy. They've got lots of hull, and they spit out babies. The Storm, their whole thing is they have lots of shields, but once the shields are gone, they explode in the breeze. They're glass hammers because they have much more powerful weapons. And I realize I've obscured the main camera now with the thing I just moved.
Oh yes.
There's a big old hole right in the middle here.
I didn't even pick up on that.
Honestly, Michael.
I haven't got my glasses on.
It's alright, folks. I don't pay him.
Yeah, I'm not even a minimum wage.
This is a voluntary gig. So, but the thing about the Storm that's really exciting is they can move really, really fast. And I'll explain how that works just a minute. But let's crack on with the rules here. So y'all, yeah, Hager says quality content. Ralph says need some safety glasses. Yeah, some safety goggles. So, what we're gonna do is just give you guys a quick overview of how the game works. I'm just gonna pull this little camera that I've got here in, which we're also gonna use for some maybe of the more dramatic moments on stream here as well, to sort of explain what's going on.
My best.
So, your gasp of shock and awe.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so this is the these are the Imperial ships here, the gray ships. They're the sort of the standard ships that you get in the core game, and then there's a little rebel ship here as well. These here are called wings. These are fighter wings, and they're made up of 3 levels of fighter wings. The levels represent their hit points in addition to how much damage they can do. So here's a big old fighter wing here. And there's actually little fighters on here that are kind of hard to make out in this camera. Oh, this is why we have the fucking... Let's just go ahead.
Technical bits.
stuff. Yeah. So, show us... There we go.
Where's the green screen when you need it?
Well, I do have the green screen set up as well. I don't know if this would show up any better on that.
Probably not. Well, maybe.
And it's also a bit far away now. Sort of. There we go. So you can see there's little fighters on here as well. And so, the fighter wings, you know, as they get damaged, their hit points are removed, and then they also do less damage because they can shoot less. Mm-hmm. But the fighter wings look like this, and then the bomber wings look like this. The bomber wings have bombers on them, and...
Yeah, beast.
Yeah, their whole thing is they do a lot of damage. They shoot nukes. Oh, I just crashed this camera. No, I haven't.
There we go.
So these fire nuclear missiles, so they do way more damage. So if you see a bomber wing on the table, destroy it as quickly as you possibly can. This is the one strategic tip I've given to Michael. So the other ships, every other kind of ship, which is not a fighter wing or a bomber wing, and Michael's actually got these little alien babies as well, which are just basically small fighter wings, but they're alien parasite things that fly through space.
Gross.
And just a quick caveat as well. These are the Hive from the new Kickstarter project, but also I believe that if you can. So the way they sell this game is either buying the ships made by Jack and Paul who make the game, but you can also buy the STL files and print it yourself. And all of the ones you see here are the ones printed by Jack and Paul, but if you buy the STL files, of course the plastic is whatever you choose to use. And these Hive models for the Kickstarter, the ones that are actually fulfilled will be less dark green. They'll be lighter green, is what I've been told. So these are the sort of the prototype plastic, which is not the one they'll use in the final product.
I do like this green.
I quite like it as well. It's quite evil and dark. We've got how long till Mike drops it one in the coffee cup? Oh no, on the fifth or not long. So these ships here are both capital ships. This is also a capital ship. This one here. So these are basically not wings, and they're much bigger. And capital ships all have these boards.
I almost want to burst into Paul McCartney every time they wings.
Nope. Banned. Disbarred. So so the oh god, just give me the Guns N' Roses version. Yeah. So the wings themselves can only do two actions. They can move and they can attack. So when you move, you just flick it, and when you attack, you get to take one of the attack dice, which will be red in the core set. We're using green ones in the Alien expansion because they fire green parasites. It's a bit different. But when you fire, you just flick the die off of the wing. And that's how the attack works. So they only get two actions per round. The capital ships also get two actions, but they have a much broader selection of actions, which are actually represented here on their capital ship sheet. So you can see here for the carrier, it's got a lot of actions. And you can see here on the destroyer, it's got 4 actions as opposed to the 6 actions on the carrier. And the defense grid action is the same on both ships. This is a attack action, so it's the same exact deal. When the ships get close, you just flick a die off them to attack another ship. If it hits that ship, then you know what the number is, and that might matter. Because every ship has hull. Not hull. Every ship has hit points. Not every ship has hull. And the hit points are made up of 3 elements. There's shields, which are these little white cubes that I'm putting out here. And so if a ship has shields when it's hit, you remove the shields first. But then if it's lost all of its shields, you'll remove the discs, and the discs correspond to the actions. So the Revolution is a destroyer, so it actually has 3 attack discs, which means that it gets 3 shots every time it attacks. So it can flick the dice 3 times per attack action, but when it gets hit, you remove a disc. And now it only gets 2 attacks. And if it gets hit again, you can remove another disc. And the disc that's removed is noted by the numbers around the locations on the shipboard. So a 1, 2, and a 3 would remove one of the red attack discs. If you hit it with a 5, you'll remove the white shield generator. And if you hit it with a 6, you'll remove the blue engine disc. Now, because we're flicking D10s, the 7, 8, and 9, and 10 are misses, even if you hit. So it's kind of like the idea of a glancing shot or something like that.
Unless you hit the shields, right?
Unless you hit the shields. So if it has shields, being hit by a die will remove a shield no matter what the result of the die is. But you only pay attention to the number of the die if the shields are already removed. And then you start removing the discs. Now, if you ever get hit by a number and you go to remove a disc and the disc is already gone, so if you're hit by a 5 in this situation, then the ship is destroyed and removed from the board. So that's how the capital ships are destroyed. And they have a series of actions here which they can only perform if the discs are in place. So the destroyer, for example, has the defense grid, which lets it determine how many dice it can shoot with. It's got a shield generator, which lets it restore its shields. It's got engines, which let it move. And actually, you'll see on the shipboard here as well, a blue line around the outside of the back of the ship here. Now, this is actually corresponding to the model, and it tells you where you can flick the ship in order to move it. So effectively, you can flick it anywhere on the back and also on the sides. So you're quite limited around how you can actually move the ship. You can see the Aegis here can only be flicked on these edges around the back here in order to actually move it. So you have to think about that as you're moving your ships around. And then finally, there's an engineering action which doesn't actually correspond to any of the discs. The engineering action represents the engineering core in the heart of the ship, keeping things running and together. And what this does is it allows you to restore a damaged disc. So you can effectively go from having been quite badly damaged back to full health if you have time to regenerate all your shields and repair all your discs. But chances are that you're probably going to get blown up before you have a chance to do that. Additionally, you can't do the same action twice. So you couldn't do repair twice or shield generator twice to sort of bring everything back online really quickly. 2 different actions. And the carrier is kind of the same deal. except it's got these 2 extra actions here, which is to launch fighters and to launch bombers. So that's why the carrier comes with these 3 wings. It's got less firepower. It only has 1 red disc on it, but it's but it's got the ability to shoot out all of these little wings here, so it can drop the bombers or the fighters. So what you want to do with the carriers, try and get in a position where you can then launch these guys here. And the deal with the bombers, for example, is that they fire nukes. The nukes are black D6s instead of D10s, so the number's always a hit, and also they do 2 damage, so they're really devastating.
That's why I'm scared.
Well, I don't have I don't have nukes with the Storm, but I do have proton torpedoes, which are very, very similar. Borderline the same. Not quite. Marginally less likely to immediately kill you.
All I want to do is like poop out some green babies, just infect everybody, come and ruin my day.
So in the 2-player game, the way the 2-player game works is this: if you at the beginning of the round, every ship gets a little purple cube on it like this, and then when you choose to activate a ship, you just take the purple cube off. You take your 2 actions. I've moved twice, which is illegal. But you move once, maybe you shoot. And then you hang on to the purple cube until the end of the round, which is when all the purple cubes are gone. So if one side has more ships than the other, they're going to wind up taking more actions. Once everyone's removed all the purple cubes, then the round is over. All the purple cubes come back out, and the person who acted last will go second. So the first player is the person who has had to wait for the other player to finish. And then you just repeat that until you complete the scenario's objectives or you destroy all your opponent's ships. There's sort of like 2 different ways to play the game. One is, to the death, and the other is fulfilling the objectives of the scenario that you're playing. And so that's the basic rules. Now, what we've got here, of course, are the expansion ships. So we've got, let me see if I can bring this up here. Should just be a little closer in. Actually, there might be a better one here. So let's go over here and look at Michael's queen ship. So this is the big ship here that Michael's got, called the Empress. And this thing, so Michael's ships don't have shields because they're organic space aliens. And some of the ships in the original sets don't have shields either. What they've got instead are hull. And so hull is different to shields only in the sense that when you go to, so any damage rolled against this ship will be dealt first, and a disc will be removed. But when you would go to remove a disc, instead of the ship being destroyed, it loses a hull. So it's kind of like shields that occur after damage to the ship instead of beforehand. So the order of damage resolution is effectively this: remove a shield. Can't remove a shield, remove the number disc. Can't remove the number disc, remove a hull. Can't do any of those 3, ship's destroyed. And then some ships also have weak points. So if you go up here, you can see that here on the soldier ship, we've actually got this red 4 and red 5. And that means that if the number rolled against this ship is either of those 2, instant death, no matter what else happens. And you can actually see on my ships over here, I also have some weak points. And that sounds like I'm going to have to nip out the room for a minute, Michael. So you carry on explaining.
Oh.
He's got your backs, folks.
Never have to do this. Basically, I think what he was trying to show was that Mike's ships are very similar. They've got, what can you guys see? I think this is his whirlwind. No, he's got his top ships here. So basically, these are his little ships, which are similar to my soldiers. And they've got a bit of a similar weakness to them. So if I was to roll a 3 or a 4, then his ship would totally be destroyed. But he hasn't got any hull at all. So like he was saying, we'd have to get rid of his shields first, which are these 2 white discs. And then if I get a 1 or a 2, I would remove this black disc. He's got 2 blue discs, which means he's got 2 options to move, I think. I'll have to double check that. But if he gets a 3 or a 4, he's instantly destroyed, and he hasn't got any hull to protect him.
How's it going?
I think I faked it.
You think you faked it for a bit?
Yeah.
You managed to convince them he knew what he was talking about?
Yeah.
So, I don't know what he's told you while I was gone.
All lies.
All lies. But the new mechanism here for the Hive, which is these two new actions, which are sort of a take on the carrier's actions that you saw before, where the carrier can just spawn ships, and when the carrier wants to deploy a wing, it just decides, okay, I'm going to launch some ships, and then you just take that wing of ships and you can just put it out anywhere touching the carrier. So in this instance, maybe here, if I want to use it sort of defensively, or maybe here if I want to use the carrier defensively while the wing waits to get into position. And what's cool about spawning a wing as well is that when it comes out, it gets a purple cube on it, so you can activate it later that same round. So you can sort of get the Aegis in there and then maybe start shooting like this. Of course, you want to try not to hit your own ships when you're moving them around, because that could cause problems.
Just point of reference, I might have lied. But basically, you know how you've got two blue discs on your movement? You can still only move once in your turn. You've just got the option that it's got an extra protection. So if you get a 5, this ship can still move.
No, complete lie. The Storm's whole thing is that they can move twice per move action, and they can interrupt it with another action. So actually, if I choose to activate the Zephyr,
I did get it right.
It can move once, like this, and then it could shoot, and then it could actually move again. So they do these sort of like hit and runs. That's their whole new mechanism. Of course, if they lose one of their engine discs, they lose that capacity. They can still move, but now just once. And if you lose both, then you're immobilized.
So I was right, I think. I think I told you the truth.
Is that what he said, chat? You tell me. Anyway.
I said you had 2 discs, so I think you could move twice, but then that was totally in contradiction to what I was like, but I think we could only move once per turn. He said you could only move like 1 action per turn.
You can only take 1 move action per turn, but the Storm can move twice per move action. So
chat will be like, nah.
What the Queen does here is effectively grow babies and then birth babies. So when she grows babies, she gets to take a number of these tiny fighter wings per yellow discs. So she's got 2 yellow discs. You take them out like this, pop them in here, and then when she births them, she can take a number of the sets of discs here equal to the number of orange discs here, and there are 2 currently. Of course, I'll be aiming to reduce that as much as possible. And she takes one of these, and then she can deploy them just the same way as the carrier can, popping them out next to her somewhere. And then, of course, they get a purple cube on, and they can act immediately. Now, there's a limit of 4 sets of these per queen, so she can't create more than 4 at a time, but that's still plenty, as far as I'm concerned. They can also, they have an advanced repair action here, which allows them to, because obviously they don't have shields, they don't have the shield generator, they can repair hull in addition to discs. But you probably always want to repair a disc first, because it's effectively the same as hull, but also lets you do stuff. The final thing really about the Hive that's new is they actually have this whole infect action, which I'm going to explain as we play. But normally when you shoot someone, it works in just the way I've described. But the Hive don't do that. They fire these parasites that infect your ship and start eating the ship away, and you have to take actions to get rid of them. And that's what we'll be doing in due course.
I will be trying to do.
That's what Michael will be trying to do. So yeah, and I pretty much explained the Storm. Their whole jam is they get to move twice, but they also have much better guns than the other ships as well. You can see my red discs are replaced by black discs because I have what are called proton torpedoes, which are kind of the same as nukes. So nukes are the D6s. The D6s are generally better than the D10s because they don't have miss numbers on them. They also are easier to shoot with because they're less rolly. If you're, I can explain ramming and stuff in a minute, but effectively, the other thing about nukes though is if they hit, they do 2 damage to the number you rolled. So if you hit someone with a 6, they take 2 damage to the 6th spot. So if the Aegis was out of shields and was hit by a 6, the first would remove the engine, and the second would actually destroy it because it would be dealt here where there's now no disc. So pretty devastating. The proton torpedoes are effectively the same thing, except that when you deal a 2nd damage, you have to roll again. So it's a bit less likely to do 2 hits and instantly kill you. But it's still pretty devastating.
Yeah, because you're always guaranteed a hit effectively, aren't you? Because it's on 1 to 6 die. Whereas I'm still 1 to 10. I could hit you and not get you.
But what you can see here with the deal, so I've got a whirlwind down here, which is the big ship for the Storm, and I've also got the Sicaros, which are the little ships. But what you can see is all of the Storm ships have these devastating weak points. So they're very, very flimsy. So that's a danger, for sure. So then I guess the other little things to mention are just that shooting, this is important. If you shoot and the die rolls off the table, then it's a miss. If you hit something and then hit something else, the hit only applies to the first thing you hit. And if you flick your ship off the table, it's fled the battle and it's lost. If you flick your ship into another ship unintentionally, then that ship's turn ends. So if it's only used its first action, then it doesn't get a second action. This is the same when you collide with anything. So if you can collide with the nebula, you'll lose your second action. If you collide with an asteroid, you lose your second action. You also take a shield damage or hull damage. Well, a damage to the ship. And actually, you will also remove bits of the asteroids. So these are terrain pieces that we're playing with from the first terrain expansion and the Box of Flicks expansion. The asteroids are just things to be avoided, and the nebula itself is kind of neat, actually. I'll show you why. By hopefully getting this camera in a position where it can see. Oh, has this crashed? Yes, this camera has crashed. Why does this happen?
Hi!
Oh, that's a bummer. Hang on, folks. We'll be right back. 2 seconds. All right, sorry about that, folks. We're back up and running now.
Yes.
Just got to get all the cameras, make sure they're all working so we can see what's going on. Right, yeah, so I was just about to show you guys the nebula, wasn't I? And that's when we saw that the ship had crashed. The thing had crashed.
Yes.
So the nebula is fun because it is effectively this little situation here where if you're a daring do ship, you might fly under the nebula, but of course you can't shoot through the nebula.
Okay.
So that's fun.
Imagine that's exactly what you're going to do, because you can move, shoot me, and then move back.
I could fly under the nebula, shoot at you, and then fly back under the nebula. Yes, if I'm skilled enough to do that, which is definitely up for debate. The other, we are also using the asteroids, which are, as I explained, they're just obstacles. If you collide with them, you lose a shield and your turn ends. If you shoot at them or you collide with them, the bit you hit is removed. In this case, it's a pizza slice. In the case of the others, it's the outer ring. We've also got wreckage. So now there's 2 ways we can approach the wreckage, because we have effectively 5 pieces of wreckage. And the way the wreckage works is this. If you are a capital ship, and we're all capital ships except for Michael's little wings there, and I've got a bomber wing over here waiting inside the whirlwind. Uh-oh. Well, now they're destroyed. I had a bomber wing waiting inside the whirlwind. So with the exception
really powerful, I don't like it.
Yeah, it's pretty devastating if it can get near enough to you to shoot. The capital ships turn into wreckage, and what you do is you effectively just, when they're destroyed, you put the wreckage touching the ship, and then you remove the ship, and now it just sits there on the board. So the Sicaros on my side and the soldiers on Michael's side both create 1 piece of wreckage, and the whirlwind and the queen create 2. But we only have 5 pieces of wreckage, so we have 2 options here. Either we say that when Michael's ships are destroyed, they don't create wreckage, because that doesn't really make sense. They're organic things.
Just gloopy mass.
They're just a gloopy mass. Yeah. Or I was also going to use a little timer dice so that the wreckage could be removed when you need to put out a new piece that you don't have, which represents the wreckage sort of drifting apart in space, and eventually they disappear. So what I might do is just put a little poll in chat, and we can leave that up for a while because we probably won't die right away. Right, Michael?
Years. The poll going up. I mean, there's something quite terrifying, really, about some green globule goo just working its way in. Windscreen wiper's not working.
But I like the idea that if we had wreckage for the Hive, that it could, like, basically, it's like if you hit it, then it gets on your ship, and then you have to take an action to remove it, or else you have to, like, I don't know, you can't flick it, or you have to let your opponent flick it because it's like getting on the windscreen.
Yeah,
so you can't see. But I guess that kind of purports the concept that we're actually driving like a car in space, like with a windshield, whereas I think we're supposed to be capital ships with like thousands of crew and navigation systems, not just like one guy in the front with a steering wheel and a windscreen.
Hey, the janitor's still going to do his job. The janitor's going to go out and clean the windows. Maybe if the goo lands on your ship as well, it can still infect you.
No, we don't need to give you any more power, Michael. You're clearly powerful enough already.
Corrupted me.
Okay, so anyway, we will leave the poll up there for the wreckage for a little while. There's also a system where the wreckage can create resources, and there's actually like bonuses. There's tons of stuff for this game, but we've just picked out a few of the stuff we think that'll be reasonably basic and sort of most fun for you all to see. So with this in mind, there is rules somewhere to say which of us goes first. I can't remember if it's the Hive or the Storm. But what I'll do as well
Whichever suits me.
For those of you who know the game, you'll be quite excited to know, of course, that the Xeno Wars allows for actually up to 4-player games. I mean, it says 4-player on the box I've got, but it might even go up to 5, because I'm pretty sure if you have Box of Flicks 2, you can play with the Pirates, which are another faction. And the Pirates' whole thing is that they can salvage resources from the wreckage, but we don't... We're only playing a 2-player game in this instance, but I'll tell you guys about how the 4-player game works at the end of this video, if you're keen and you want to stick around for that. Okay, so free games. Right, the order of play is Pirates, then Storm, then Uprising, then Imperium, and finally the Hive. So the Hive always goes last. And the Uprising. So they are called the Imperium and the Uprising. So I was very close. Alright, so Storm goes first. And we do this one ship at a time, so... Right.
Be gentle with me.
How am I going to do this? Absolutely not. My whole thing is the opposite of being gentle.
Joke.
Right, I just need to get into... We are using by the way, a regulation 3-foot by 3-foot space mat for this, but we've probably lost about 6 inches, which happens when you're our age. I'm trying to decide if I go for some kind of like daring flight right through the middle here and then try to come back, or if that's just way beyond my skill. It's way beyond my skill. Alright, listen.
Fortune favors the brave.
Dust Storm. So we're activating Dust Storm here. Now listen, Dust Storm.
I almost want to now hum Darude. He was a sandstorm, but essentially the same thing.
Yeah, basically the same. Are we going to get copyright struck?
Oh no.
Don't think
Other Dutch DJs are available.
So, I didn't explain ramming. That's the one thing I didn't explain. You can ram people, and we'll figure it out as we go. Later.
That's what it is. Rude.
It's rude. Yeah, it's probably not a sort of an opening mood. It's more like a sort of a last-ditch effort kind of thing. But if you're good at flicking, you can use it to be pretty catastrophic. I'm not very good at flicking, though. The thing is, I could use 2 flicks to get under the nebula quite safely, but then I'm just sat there right in front of your fleet, and I don't know if that's a good idea. Oh, this is too daring. This is foolish. I also need to spin around as I come through here, because otherwise I can't...
Otherwise you can't run away.
I can't run away, because I can only flick from the disc at the back here. No, I think this is actually... I think I'm going to take this guy instead and just go around the outside. A safe, sensible boy. Or maybe I'll just fly off. Can you imagine if I just fly off the battlefield?
Oh god, don't do that. Ah!
Alright, so... Not a complete disaster, but I've lost the rest of my actions. Because I hit the nebula.
Interesting.
Alright, now it's your ship.
I'm gonna do me queen. I don't know why she's come northern. In space. But I think can I basically do one turn like
oh, you're gonna do just birthing.
I'm gonna grow and I'm gonna birth.
Yeah, you could just make babies now. That could be your whole turn. So the first one would be to grow the babies, and the second turn would be to spawn the babies.
I'm gonna stick her right there.
Well, they have to touch the queen. That's the only rule.
Okay. I'm just gonna stick her there so she's protected.
Yeah, that makes sense. You can do 2 though. Remember, each time she creates and spawns, there's 2.
Really? This was my misunderstanding because it was two.
You're thinking of 2 layers.
Yeah, I thought one was the outer layer and one was the inner layer. If that makes sense.
No. It's 2 full packs. I'm sure of it. If Jack or Paul are watching, correct me if I'm wrong. But I mean, as loath as I am to give you double babies, I'm pretty sure you're much more prolific than that. 1 drone wing. Yeah, drone wing. Okay, they're called drones. I was calling them babies. But yeah, that's a drone wing. The layers are just hit points, what and what not. It looks like timed wreckage is just winning out. T. Carter's having a wrestle with his knowledge of physics, which, of course, knowledge of actual space and physics is going to play no part in my decision making in this game whatsoever, because I don't know anything.
Why am I nervous?
That.
I'm scared. I'm gonna die.
Hopefully.
That's our friendship, people. That's our friendship.
Oh yeah, and in the game too. Alright, so now I could shoot at you, but I'm not sure if I can actually reasonably even hit anything from here. So I might just hang out there. I'm not very good at this.
No, you're good. You're getting yourself into position.
Exactly. Tactical positioning, folks. Alright, what are you going to do, Michael?
People still see me? Hello?
They can, not really, but it's fine.
Okay. I'm here. So
you can activate either of the drone wings now, or you're just going to redeploy.
Well, I didn't know these were final. Sorry. I can put them back.
No, it's fine. I don't care. I'm just teasing you.
All right.
I really don't care.
I think what I'll do is move Beta. Beta's going to beat it.
Sure.
I did that?
Yep.
Not funny? Okay. And I haven't practiced flicking.
Well, no time like the present.
Ah!
Well, you made it, but you done hit the nebula.
Damn it. I feel like you're going to kill me now.
That's the aim. Now, whether or not we're successful remains to be seen.
I wanted to get there and shoot at you.
Yes. Well, I do still have the whirlwind, and I think... Where's the whirlwind going to go? The whirlwind has a crazy amount of bullets. Let's use it last. See if we can get the tornado into a position where I can just actually just shoot it.
I should have done the babies. That's what I should have done.
Okay. Now we're gonna shoot. We get 2 dice. No, we don't. We get 1 die, and then we get to roll it twice. So.
This is very problematic.
Nope, I missed. I'm terrible.
How many shots do you get?
That's it.
You want to get 1?
Yep. If I hit, it's bad, but I didn't hit.
Reprieve. Okay, so I can do one of 2 things here. I can move these babies.
Yeah. You can move one wing of babies.
Sorry, I meant these babies as in there's 2 rings. So those babies. Not these babies, but these babies.
Her babies.
I'm going again. Bye. What I don't know if I want to is try and get here, but this asteroid might be my downfall.
So there's also friendly fire in this game. If you shoot and then you hit your own shit, it takes damage.
Right, okay, but I can shoot twice, I assume.
Yeah, you can shoot twice because you're 2 rings.
Apologies, people. It's not like the greatest.
Alright, so you have to hit me and keep it on the table. So, that was close. Alright, so I lose a shield on Tornado.
But can you see, is this a 6 or a 9?
That's a 6, but also it doesn't matter.
Yeah, but I was just going to say, dude, if that was a 9 and you had no shields, that would be a miss, wouldn't it?
Yes, correct.
Even the lessons.
Making sure everyone's keeping up. Okay. Then. Gonna do that.
Kill me.
Oh, we're gonna have to move the forward because.
Well, it can move twice, right?
Yep. All of my ships can move twice until you damage the engines, and then. I mean, they're in trouble. Sorry, I was trying to be good on this stream.
Forgot where we were then.
Yeah. Whoops! Just got really into Flickfleet and lost my sensibilities. Sorry, everyone.
He's very invested in killing me.
T. Carter says the set of the space combat very realistic. Yeah, very realistic.
Ah!
Ooh. Now that's interesting. I was not intending to come through the nebula, but I've.
Where are you thinking of going? Just is this tactics?
It's secret tactics, Michael. Okay. Exactly. But I guess maybe I'm going to come through here and try and blow up your.
Very rude of you. Superb.
Superb if, yeah, mm-hmm.
Jammy. Maybe. Why? You can shoot, right?
Yeah, I've got 1 action left.
Yeah, exactly. So my babies are dead.
Yeah, well, so there's two sort of things to note about this situation right here, which is... God, where are we looking? I've got too many zooms and nothing's looking at the right stuff. So, in this situation, you can both agree that the ship is close enough to hit. Because obviously when you're shooting, rolling the dice is actually important. In this case, it's not important to roll the dice if I'm shooting at the wing, right? Because the result doesn't matter. The die result doesn't matter for a wing. If I was shooting at another capital ship, we could say, well, you're close enough, I'm going to assume that it's a hit, and then you just roll the die sort of somewhere else to see what the results are. But in this case, I've kind of got a dilemma here, because I can shoot with the whirlwind. The whirlwind gets 2 dice, but each dice does 2 damage. So I could shoot at the wing, which would basically destroy it. Which would be pretty good. The thing is, the whirlwind itself doesn't have a whole lot of health either. It's only got 3. And, oh god, this is basically a suicide run.
Why? I don't understand. I don't think this is as bad as what you think it is.
No, I'm trying to decide whether I launch the bombers or not.
Oh, I see. Because if you launch the bombers, you can't hit me.
If I launch the bombers, the whirlwind can't shoot. But I don't think I need to launch the bombers. Because I think if I don't launch them now, and I just destroy the wing, and I shoot a little bit at you, then I'll still go first next time, and I can just launch them right away then.
Yeah, exactly.
The problem is, though, then I'll...
This is a super good move for you.
Now, if I launch the bombers, though, next turn, I'd have to go with him first. I'd launch the bombers, and then you could shoot at them with everything before I got a chance to use them. Mm-hmm. And they'd probably... I don't know if they'd make it. Like, both of these guys could just turn around and destroy them, you know? Mm-hmm. And in many ways, I think, is it worth giving up the Whirlwind's life, potentially, in order to...
Of 3 dice, that's so powerful.
Well, the Whirlwind gets 2 shots, but the bombers get
3.
The Whirlwind gets 2.
The Whirlwind, sorry, gets 2.
The Whirlwind gets 2, but the bombers have 3 shots. And each shot is 2 damage.
You could get the bomber out, you could kill me next turn.
Well, I mean, I could try and... Yeah, I mean, that's... Well, basically, this game is going to basically go down to, I think, whoever... whether or not I can kill the Queen enough before I lose the bombers. So I think I'm going to have to spawn the bombers and hope that you don't destroy them. I'm going to have to do this in such... Oh, God, but you can still just move that soldier. You know what? I'll have to save the bombers for next turn and hope you don't destroy the war. This has been way more aggressive than I thought it would be. So are you happy for me to declare that this hits the wing?
Yeah, but you're going to... Like, I don't know how on earth it is possible for me to destroy this.
Well, if I don't,
because you've got 3 things. I've only got 2 shots.
He's got 3 and the wing has 2. That's 5.
Yeah.
You can kill me.
You're instantly going to kill this.
Well,
Therefore,
yeah, only if I attack with it. Only if I attack with the Whirlwind.
Exactly. Yeah. So you're going to kill this, even if I get all 3 of you and hit all 3 times. You're still not dead, so you can still go first next time. So
yeah, and then deploy the bombers, and then it'll be your turn to shoot at the bombers and destroy them.
But only sorry, you're gonna go first next time. Mm-hmm. So yeah, you'd launch the bombers, but then your second turn would be shooting, and you'd cause so much carnage.
But if I put the bombers here, and you shoot them 3 times with that, then they don't get to go. They're just dead.
No, but you're going to... Apologies, this is probably me not understanding.
Yeah. Where Michael's brain is having a moment, a flatline.
You're not launching them this turn, right?
Right. Well, I'm not launching them this turn because I think that they'll... I think that I would lose the Whirlwind. You could destroy it.
Shush. So this attacks you for 3, gets rid of all your shields. Fair enough. It's going to be at the end of the round. You start because I went last. Yep. You're going to automatically do this ship. Yep. You're going to launch the bomber.
Yep.
And then.
Then it will be your turn.
Oh, now I've caught up because you can't use that. You've got to wait until the turn after.
Yep.
God. I'll now shush.
So you happy for me to declare that this kills that?
If that's what you're shooting at, totally.
Yeah, so I'll target the attack wing first. So I hit it with 1 of the black dice and it takes 2 damage.
Yep.
Which destroys it.
Yep. And
then I've got 1 more roll, 1 more attack.
Yeah, exactly. See, these are super powerful.
Yeah, but they're very delicate.
You keep saying this, and I'm like, I'm not convinced.
Yeah, well, he doesn't realize. So I'm going to fire at the Empress. Are you happy for me to assume that's a hit?
Yeah. Because I'm so big. Why would you do it?
Well, there is also a reason for me to flick this as well. Because if I thought I could knock the Empress off the board with the die by flicking it powerfully enough, then the Empress would count as destroyed. But it's a huge piece, and I don't think I can do that. So instead, I'm just going to fire at it normally. So these are proton torpedoes, which means that if I hit with 1, it does 2 damage. But because I'm so close, we're going to declare that 1 damage a hit. So we're just going to roll to see where the damage ends up. In this case, it's 2 6s, which means you lose your engines and also 1 hull. Voila. And that's the end of the Whirlwind's turn, and now it's Michael's turn.
See, now I can't even move the Queen down.
Yeah, she's a big baby. She doesn't want to move anyway.
generally don't think. I think you're in a much stronger position. It's like I don't understand why you think you're in such a weak position. I'm now screwed.
I didn't say I was in a weak position. I said my ships are delicate and I don't want to waste my bombers.
Yeah.
All right, so that's 1 shield gone. 2 shields gone. 3 shields gone. You see, the next shot could kill me.
Yeah, but you're gonna repair, I assume.
No, I'm gonna launch bombers and then maybe run away. I don't know. Like, my whole thing is not standing there taking fire for long periods of time.
Right, I think that's the end of the round.
Yeah.
So do we put our purple cubes back?
Yep. All the purple cubes return. Right. And it's time for round 2. So.
Because you've literally only got to get a 6 and my queen's dead.
No, I need to do 3
Oh,
sixes.
3 more 6s.
Yeah.
True. But you've got 3 dice to do 6 worth of damage.
Yeah, so I can't help but think that it's... The thing is, though, I think that soldier will annihilate the bombers pretty easily. Which is kind of a problem. The queen can also just birth more babies. Which is also kind of a problem.
Maybe I don't know. Maybe I'm overthinking this. I keep going and back and forth in my mind. I'm like, Mike's still got this. This is so hard for me, and then I keep thinking, well, maybe actually it's quite weak for him.
I think actually the whirlwind's in a really bad position, and if I put the bombers out here, I'm just gonna lose. I'm gonna have a really hard time killing that queen. So I'm contemplating retreating.
Really?
But I'm just going to open up a window for you to make more babies. I don't want that to happen.
More babies!
How do I feel about flying close to the edge of the board? Bad. Alright, do I think... I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll start... I'm going to run the risk... Because the queen's got 2 shots of her own. It's so bad. It's just a really bad position. Yeah, let's actually just fall back. Maybe.
You're gonna run away?
I think I'm gonna fall back and try to get in a better position.
I love fallback. Fallback's better. But fallback's better than run away.
Reposition, tactical reposition. I'm gonna try to go back through the nebula because this is my aim. Whether or not I actually pull this off is completely questionable, right?
You got this, dude.
I'm gonna attempt to fly here, and then I'm gonna shoot at you, and then I'm gonna attempt to go back into the nebula. It's probably not gonna happen. What's probably gonna happen is I'm gonna flick here, and then I'm gonna wind up facing you here. And I'm going to have to flick somewhere off the butt, and I don't know how... The thing is that I could bounce through the nebula with the final move, because at that point it doesn't matter. A nervous plea?
Yeah, it's not
This
even my
game's
turn.
got you, man.
It's not even my turn.
Okay, so that kind of is exactly what I said would happen. Alright, so now I'm going to shoot at the queen.
I'm big and bulky.
Do I shoot at one of the soldiers? Their hit points. Their hit points are pretty rough. I don't have... No, I'm going to shoot at the queen. Queen's gotta focus fire. Gotta pick a target and stick with it. So, here we go. So that's a 6, I guess. And then the second damage is also a 6.
Jammy. It's so unlucky and so jammy all at the same time.
Exactly. What I'll do is I'll put this on a 1, Michael, for my next roll.
Can you hit me twice?
Yeah, I get to shoot twice, and each shot is 2 damage.
Right. See, I'm now swinging back the other way.
That was very lucky. We'll have to have a rematch.
Unbelievable! Unbelievable! I'm now convinced that yours are super easy. Well, no, actually, I tell a lie.
Actually, wait a minute. I have to check because I'm pretty sure that you have 1 health left.
Oh yes.
Because you had 1 hull to remove. So now I think it's the next one kills you. So
literally.
That was
5,
a 6, but now I've got to roll for the second damage. So if it's a 6 again,
Watch
you're
this
dead.
be a 6.
If it's not a 6 though, then you're all right. It's a 1, so that's 1.
But you've taken one of my guns away.
Yes,
So powerful.
But she can still. Her main thing is making babies anyway.
True, but
forget the rest of it. All right, now I don't really know where to go with my whirlwind, unfortunately, because I can't really easily flick him or her through the nebula. I've got to try though. I could try to go through there, but that seems really risky.
The whole point of dice is totally luck.
Exactly.
Your guns are so powerful. You've got so many shots.
Yeah, but you haven't. You just remember the other game of this we played where like you felt exactly the same, and then I evaporated in like a turn, and you were like, oh. Remember that?
Not in this version.
Well, yeah. When we played the scenario, the birthing scenario.
Yeah,
you remember in the first.
You annihilated me.
No,
you only
no,
played it once.
You won that one.
No,
remember you ran me off the table, and I actually technically won. And then you were like, that strategy, I never would have thought of it.
Damn it! Why can't I remember that now?
You literally won that game.
It's funny what we choose to remember and forget, isn't it? Mike's just good at everything. It's not fair.
Actually lost that game.
I know.
Oh God, I can't get my hurricane out of danger.
Good, because you've hurt me. You've hurt me real deep. You've cut off all my legs. I can't move.
No, I'm in so much trouble.
I don't think you are.
Painful to me. Your lack of strategic understanding, Michael. Oh God, I can't. I'm not going to get through this nebula, so I'm going to try and get through this one. Try not to go off and knock my own ships off the table. But I think I'm just going to wind up here and just get destroyed by that thing. Yeah, that's real bad.
I think it's still maybe even Stevens. You've literally nearly annihilated the Queen.
Well, I have to. Good. I've chosen to fly off. You guys missed it because I was looking at the wrong camera. I've positioned myself behind the asteroid there.
I was going to say that's a very good move.
Well, I don't know. We'll see.
Well, it was risky because you could have flown off the board, but literally that's really, really good because, as I say, it's what it's done now.
T-Car says, I love how chonky Michael's mothership is.
It is chonky.
Birth more babies.
I intend to birth more babies. That's if he doesn't kill me.
Way to do it. Yeah.
I'm going to move my...
Just distract Michael with a small fighter to slow flying bombers arrive. I was told this was a winning strategy. I see what you're doing, Difter. But I need to have a small fighter with a really plucky pilot.
Is Difter helping you? Don't help Difter. He wins enough from Difter, don't you worry. He doesn't need any help. I need all the help.
Completely missing the reference, it's fine.
Oh, is it a Star Wars one?
You got there in the end. Well done.
I don't know. I do, but I don't.
Alright, what are you activating? The fighter wing. Okay, cool. If it were me, I would have just rammed full speed ahead.
Yeah.
Charge.
But I'm not strategic like you. this as well.
He gets nervous. He gets nervous. He's his own worst enemy. Okay. Right. I think I want to activate this one up here in an effort to save my mega ship. There. You know how I said that we probably wouldn't need to go around this side of the table? And, like, everything I'm doing is over here.
Fibs.
Yeah, absolute fibs. So this is the Zephyr. I think I'm going to start by shooting. And so I'm going to shoot, for the sake of you guys at home here, I'm going to try and shoot over here. I actually don't need to declare a target. So if I hit any of these things, they'll be damaged. It's not like, I need to declare what I'm trying to hit. If I hit my own ship first, then that will be damaged. Unfortunately, I can't really get into a good position given the set to line up the shot I really want. So maybe, Michael, this will be your saving grace. So these guys only have one shot, right? But whatever I hit will take 2 damage.
Yes.
So I'm going to aim. I think I just got to keep going for the queen. Like, just get her off the table. That's the main objective here. Okay. Then we will have another plan, which is the Zephyr taking any damage? No. So its plan is to move and move again. Shielding the whirlwind from that other thing.
Okay. Decisions. I think what I'll do is I'll activate the soldier.
Boo.
Boo. And then I'll try and get you some more.
Yeah.
But the thing is, you see, this is so tricky because
I
might roll off the.
Great. Good.
I might roll off the table.
Yeah, flick it off the table. That'd be great. Hold tight, Michael, for 2 seconds while I just
Holding tight.
move this around. All right, off you go then. All right, so. Yes, good. I'm safe for. So the thing is, guys, if he rolls a 4, I'm dead. If he gets a couple of 3s, I'm dead. So if he hits me off the table, I'm dead. Oh, I see, hiding on the edge of space. It's just legit strategy.
Oh, Jammy.
I'd like to claim tactical brilliance, but 6. Thank fuck it wasn't a 4.
Mm-hmm.
So one of my engine pips is out. So no more double moves to the whirlwind until I fix that. But
that's fine because you literally.
Well, like I said, I think I'm kind of done with the whirlwind now. I just want to keep it in play long enough to use the bombers.
I was gonna say the bomber's gonna come out. That was my opportunity to. I think you've won now because now you're gonna get that out, and I think you've got me.
Well,
if I could have destroyed you without getting your bomber out, I would think I could have won. But now I think.
Well, I don't know because I still have to get the bombers out, and then they also need to live long enough to actually deliver their payload. It's not just about deploying them. If it was only matter of deploying them, then that would be easy. I could just do that whenever. It's a case of deploying them so that they can deliver the payload without them taking fire, because you've seen wings are very easy to destroy. A bomber wing is super easy to destroy. Yeah. Once it's on the table, it's vulnerable. So I need to deploy it in a way that is going to allow it to remain safe long enough to deliver the payload. So I'm going to come over here to the tornado, and we're going to do move and attack. So I'm going to try to breeze right through here and get the Empress if I can. Yeah.
Oh, he's super easy.
I've got 2 moves. Yeah. Big girl.
Yeah.
But if I try to get closer with this second move, didn't really work. It wasn't very particularly good. But never mind.
Like.
Alright, here we go. Just 1 die, yeah?
Yeah, but not hard to hit, buddy. You've got this.
Did that hit? I think that jumped over it.
I don't want to say.
What happens if... Slow motion replay! What happens if the die jumps over it?
I mean, personally, it's like... I'd like it if it rolled over it,
But did it jump over it, or just roll over it? Oh, it doesn't matter, it's gone off the table. What an idiot. Doesn't matter.
Really? Is that the Dems D rules?
Yeah, it's a miss. It's gone off the table.
No way!
Yeah, It's got to stay on the star field.
Okay.
Unless have we not been doing that right? I haven't been paying attention.
Yeah, but we haven't. I think I've been rolling off the table anyway, so it's fine. It was very obvious.
No, but what I meant was like that. This is also the edge of the table. It's got to stay on the star field.
Yeah. Well, what I think I'll do, buddy, is I'll do the queen next.
Ooh, this is what I was trying to avoid.
I just need to activate these. Protection from here. If I hit my own people...
Yes, they take damage. Don't forget, they can activate as well. Okay.
Maybe I'll go...
So, the dust storm activates. I guess I'll shoot at Beta.
I think you're gonna get that.
Yeah?
Yeah. Ah!
It's a 4. But you take one more hit as well on...
So does that mean that comes off?
No, that means you're destroyed. That's your weak spot.
What? Oh, I misunderstood that. I thought the hull.
I don't know, actually. I think you're destroyed. I think if you hit the weak spot...
Of course Mike has the jammy look with the die.
Hey, I need it. I'm on the back foot, Michael. Now, does hull protect? It might just be weak spot, no disc. Let's check this.
Rules clarification.
Yeah, real quick. I think the hull might protect you. I think it's a weak spot for me because I think I'm instantly destroyed because I don't have hull.
Yeah, because you get rid of your shields first.
Yeah. I said, isn't it? You remove shields, then discs, then hull.
Yeah. It's alright, you'll roll forward.
Yeah, double 4. That'd be great. Well, it doesn't matter. You've got 2 hull.
Oh, that's true.
Annoying. Explode already, damn it. And where am I looking for? Sorry, everyone. Sorry.
Looking for hull, and whether I am destroyed.
Yeah, no, you were saved by your hull, so you lose a hull.
But then you roll again, I assume.
Yeah, but you know. And it's a 3. Good. That's actually kind of what I wanted. Okay, and now I'm going to use my second move to... Wait, which one is the damaged one? Oh, Tornado's the damaged one.
Get one.
Maybe I'll just bash into you. Doesn't matter now, because... So if I don't declare a ramming action, I'm basically just sort of playing flick 'em around to see what happens. How do I feel about... I'm facing the wrong way. These ships are hard to flick with these weird curled backs. Need to keep up attack on that queen. So
That's good. That's putting it in
Is that good?
position. Yeah.
Sure. Okay.
Well, what I mean is it's in the right way. Very supportive of him. He gives me no support.
Michael's terrible at reading the board state.
True.
Alright, it's all you. I've run out of ships.
Everyone out of ships. Right, okay. So I'll activate this one. I need to kill you. I really need to kill you.
Well, if you kill me, it's game over. That was a 6.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
I'll just roll this. 8, miss.
Oh, well, that's extremely lucky. I'm also almost off the table there.
That was unlucky for me.
whirlwind is so precarious.
I'll activate this person.
Uh-huh.
Oh, damn it.
It's really like how you just slam the soldier into the neck. Just like face first, like
Face
bonk.
So I suppose the only thing left to do is to activate this person. So
That wing there can. Oh no, it hit another ship.
it hit another ship. So what I'll do is I think can I heal as one action and fire with the other?
Yeah.
But I think I'll have my gun back.
Boo.
What I'll try to do is get Tornado.
Boo.
I'm going round the back where we're not allowed to be.
Alright, so let's well, now we've lost the camera. That's why we're not allowed to go around the back one. It's alright, we're gonna have to restart the stream, everyone. Hold tight, we'll be right back. Yeah, we're back.
Sorry, everyone. Too eager.
That's alright. Alright, well, that's big moments. Big,
Calm down.
big shot here that you've got to do, I guess. So that's a 4 on Tornado.
It's just his stream, isn't it? It's just his thingamabob.
Oh yeah, that would have killed him.
That would have killed him.
If he'd lost his shields, but that's 2 shields down.
It's fine, I'll get a 10 now.
Yes, please. 1 10, please, Michael.
Maybe if I put it on 10, I won't get a 10.
Maybe I could just kamikaze him into the queen. What do you reckon?
Well, it was a 7. So
He
it was a
missed
miss
in
anyway.
2 ways.
Yeah.
Alright. And an 8! I live!
Again.
I live, it's a miracle!
Oh, I'm so unlucky.
Just barely hanging in there. Yeah, that was shields, wasn't it? So we haven't actually got to the stage where I've had to show the borders yet, have we? No, who hit Whirlwind?
Me. So with all these.
Yes, we should have done borders.
What's
No,
borders?
no, you hit me with fighters though.
Yes.
Oh, but they shoot borders, don't they?
What's
They
sorry.
shoot the parasites that your people shoot.
Oh! My babies!
Yeah, the babies. I can't remember if the drone wings also do it, or if it's just the capital.
Is it just the if it's just my soldiers and my queen? Maybe the babies don't do it.
I can't remember. Just bear with me.
No, that's the good thing. It's not good for you.
That's very bad. I think all of your things do board. Pretty sure.
Orders is a bit of a funny name for an infection, though, isn't it? Maybe that's why I didn't wig. Like parasite. Just me?
Yeah, I think. Well, the thing is, the parasitic borders, these green cubes here,
Yeah,
And so that's why I'm wondering whether or not the drones shoot them because they don't have a shipboard with green cubes on them.
correct.
Whereas the queen, but I think the queen I think her board is just.
Do they come from the queen then?
I think so. Well, I don't know if they come from the queen's shooting or.
I don't think they'd come from the soldiers, but
The drones. Well, no, the soldiers also shoot them, but so far it doesn't matter because it only matters if they're only applied if my shields are down.
Yeah.
And so far we've had 2 shots on the whirlwind with its shields down.
yeah.
But I actually can't remember. I think all of that was done by the drones, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe one of the shots was done by the soldier. I can't remember.
Yes. What? No, it wasn't one a miss. Because I flipped 2 off the board.
And yeah, so did the drones hit once and the soldier hit once?
Chat saying that's been helpful.
Just chat. Well, I don't know if the rules for this have been released.
No, what I mean is if they could remember which.
Which ship hit?
Yeah.
I keep getting these messages from people, and I'm wondering if it's like somebody watching the show, like texting me about the borders. It's not. It's just random stuff.
Okay. I genuinely can't remember the soldier. These definitely took one of your 6.
Do you know, I think let's just say that all of your ships do the boarding damage because I'm pretty sure that they. I don't know why that would be a distinction for the drone. So anyway, the point is, what should have happened when Michael hit the whirlwind with the drones was that. Do we have a close up on my boards? No, I moved everything across here. So
Whoops.
let's go back over here. So what should have happened when Michael hit the whirlwind with the first 6, I should have taken this off, and if you pass me a green cube, popped a green cube onto here. And then when we removed the second one, I think we had a second green cube. So 1 more green cube, please.
Okay.
And now also put a green cube on the ship, on the board itself.
To show that it's infected.
Yeah, exactly. So this is to remind us that it's infected, essentially. And so what happens here is that the next time I activate the ship, if I don't, I have to take an action to get rid of these cubes. 1 action gets rid of 2 cubes. And if I don't, then the cubes will move up the ship and start eating the rest of it. Are we done?
We are, and
Start of a new round.
Start of a new round, and you definitely go first.
Yeah, definitely. All right. Well, I think as much as I do need to. I think I need to start the whirlwind's turn by simply stopping those cubes from eating. So they'll move to numerically. So I think they go from the 6 to the 5. And I'm pretty sure they activate before I even have a chance to do anything. So I think I effectively have to clear off those parasites, or else I'll just die. Or not just die. I mean, they'll destroy the ship, and I can't do anything.
Why? Because it goes from 5 to 4. Would it not go from 5 to 3, and then destroy 3, like the bomber bit?
Yeah, and then I can't launch the bombers. Which is like the whole point.
Which is kind of important.
Yeah, kind of the whole point.
Can't read this.
So yeah, I'm pretty sure that actually, so long as I don't move, I'll be alright. There are no cubes in the corresponding location. Next, before the ship takes its remaining actions, for each remaining boarding cube, if there are one or more discs, remove a disc. If there are no discs, you go up or down. So in this case, you would just go down, presumably to this location here, and destroy the bomber bay. So I have no real choice but to spend an action to remove these two.
Sense.
And then the one comes off there as well. And then the next action needs to be launch the bombers, because this is my last chance to do it.
Makes sense. Do you want to get one, or do you have more than one?
What do you mean?
Bomber.
I get the 3. But no, it's just I have just one bomber wing.
Yeah.
That's it. So, yikes.
You kind of wanted 2 moves though, didn't you? Because you wanted to launch it and then be able to roll the die.
Yeah, I mean, it would be nice to have shot. It would also be nice to maybe moved away.
Yeah.
But never mind.
Well, I've got to try and destroy you.
Yep, seems sensible.
What I'll try and do.
Oh, we can't do anything there. We can't see anything at all.
Sorry.
Hang on, we can do this. Is this gonna help? Sort of.
Ugh. Did people see that?
Nope. Nobody saw that. What happened?
So I suppose what I'm trying to ascertain is, did it hit this or this first?
It definitely didn't hit the asteroid.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't see anything, so you don't have to tell me.
Well, maybe chat.
No, they couldn't see anything either. I was bouncing with the cameras.
Oh! I genuinely don't know. So...
Oh no!
I suppose if I'm being honest with myself, I think both is bad for you, whichever I pick. I think it hit your ship first, but if it hits the ship first, you're definitely dead because it's a 4. So, but by hitting, but then I just remove this anyway. So, I genuinely can't remember. I don't want to take something away.
Just
from
roll
you.
a die then. 1 to 3, it hit the bombers. 4 and 5, 6, it hit the warlord.
The 1 to 3, it hit the bomber.
Yeah.
Which is the 3-piece.
Yeah. So, it hit the bomber.
I wish I got 4, 5, and 6 now. But, never mind. So. I'd be more ruthless with my decision and memory.
Well, sometimes it's hard to tell. Alright, so I guess I need to do something with these bombers. I kind of feel like they don't actually need... Am I less concerned about them now? Who am I most concerned about? Oh, Tornado has no shields left. Poor Tornado.
Oh, tornado!
How does kamikaze work? What happens if I kamikaze?
What was kamikaze again? Just flying yourself into
Yeah, what happens if Tornado just charges into the Empress?
Yeah, you can't get infected, can you?
Well, I think at that point, I'll be dead. If I hit you, I'd be dead.
Yeah.
Although if I miss, nothing happens. I am destroyed. So, I'm a large ship. So I would roll 2d6 and do 2 damage to each die result. It'd be like being hit with 2.
Right.
So I think Tornado's going to bravely take one for the team. Is this a good idea? Maybe I should just do the bombers first. You know what I mean?
You'd literally just kill the queen with the bombers.
Could also just crash the bombers into an asteroid and lose tornado before I get a chance to use
How would you crash them into a tornado? You're not even in the. You could fly them off the board.
Yeah, Michael, I'm not great at this.
He's doing a good job so far.
I'm not doing a bad. Well, it's all fluke. It's about to fall apart.
Your dice rolls seem to be spot on as well.
Yeah. Let's. Is this a better angle for you guys? Can you see more here? Yeah. Here we go.
Perfect.
Yeah, I guess. I would like to be a little closer, but that's fine. Okay. Can I have one black die? Here we go. Sorry you guys are so far away. I'm going to gently creep you a bit closer here. I hope this doesn't make you seasick.
This is where you win.
We'll see. I need to. I feel like I'm fighting to stay in the game, but maybe I'm not.
No. I was fine to stay in the game to stop you launching.
Isn't
that.
it interesting how we both feel like we're on the back foot this whole time? That's gone off the table, so it's missed.
Got this too.
Nope, I missed. Well, I think that's GG. But crack on.
No, because you're so far away. I really. You've got this, and you've got this. And I'm like.
Yeah, baby's Angoop overpowered.
I literally have no hull left. I can't repair.
You can repair?
Who's this? Zephyr. Yeah. Full bodied. The only thing I can do is potentially.
God, we just flew right into a right clusterfuck. Oh, damn it. Alright, mess. Space mess.
Space mess.
Flew in made of space mess.
I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to activate this person and try and shield the queen.
Okay.
Am I close enough for that to be a given?
Yeah.
Or do you want me to do it because it could roll off?
I don't think you're gonna roll off.
But I could do it in the fact that I mean I could just roll.
It's a little less predictable with the D10s. But yeah, it doesn't even matter because I've got shields anyway, so you don't even need to roll.
One.
Yeah, it's fine. Which one is that?
A Zephyr.
Wop, wop. Oh no! All of the shields are down. Okay, so I think
You literally could. I think you've got it.
I think what I need to do is basically shoot tornado at the queen, and then if I don't kill her, I just ram her. I think that's gotta be my strategy. So basically, I want to get her off the board before she makes more babies. I've spent way too long. I've already lost a bomber wing. The bomber wing I had missed anyway. So let's shoot at her, and then we're gonna move. So here we go. Come on.
We got rid of the chairs, and now you're kneeling. There.
2. And the
She
second...
can't fire anymore.
Good. And the second... But that's... Like, literally, these are the 2 I want to get rid of.
So basically, if you get a 1, 2, or a 6, she's dead.
Great.
Yep.
Yes! Oh, that... Nobody could see that. It was a 1. Yes. Now I've got this. Now what do I do? Now I think... let's... Okay. Tornado.
Now this is just playing to the end of time. It's like, I think it's very much game over. Never know. The soldiers are gonna try and get you.
The soldiers are surprisingly tough. I actually underestimated Hull. Like, significantly.
Is it me?
Yep.
Are you not moving?
No, I actually regenerated a shield. Because otherwise a 3 and a 4 just kills me. And also I forgot about the boarding with the parasites, which is also really tough.
Okay, what I think I need to do...
Oh!
No, is that for the queen?
Yes! So this would be anywhere touching her, so you can position these as you like.
Oh, I think it was like...
But you can make a sort of a strategic position of the debris if you want to use them to your advantage, I guess. In her dying moments, she creates a field of baby,
You
protective
can't
baby
get me.
stuff. Leave me alone! Remember, she's going to be coming off.
Yep.
Okay. And then if you number them 1 to 2, I believe timed wreckage is 1 out. So we'll be doing the timed wreckage, which is a house rule I've made up because we don't have quite enough wreckage pieces.
So what happens if you hit the wreckage? Does it disappear?
Nope. You just it's just like hitting the nebula.
Right. What I think I've got to do then is I'll activate beta and try. Who's this?
We're just gonna lose the sound for 2 seconds while I fix this camera
Dust on.
and all of our retreads here. I think we'll just bear with me, everyone. Okay, there we go. That's hopefully a bit better here to see. There we go.
Mm-hmm.
So it's this guy down here.
So yeah, I'm gonna do beta on Dust Storm. But I don't know how I'm going to do this. That makes sense.
So you've got to. Are you moving him first?
Forward.
Because you can get around here up to the edge of the cable. You get what happens is you get really nervous around the edge of the table, and then you don't want to.
There we go. 6. But it doesn't matter because it's.
What am I, Dust Storm? You've managed to remove the shields from basically all my ships.
And again.
Okay.
So really, please make it a 3 or a 4. Oh, miss. It's happened to me every single time. Haven't destroyed anything.
This is the most important shot ever. I've missed. Oh, okay. So I think I'll activate Dust Storm then.
I've been so unlucky.
This is my only competitive strategy is luck. So
It's nothing to do with skill whatsoever.
no, this is a known thing. All right, we'll try to. Does he still? He still. All right, so here we go. We're going to attempt to shoot the babies that haven't had a turn. Yes. But that's the thing about Flickfleet. You can. It's never a given unless it's like really close and you all agree it's a given.
So the only thing I can't really move this pelt because they've headbutted to the force field.
They're gonna have to like spin sideways.
Yeah. But if I spin, I think I'm gonna hit the force field. So I think to move would be stupid. So
Oh, I see what you mean.
because I'd lose my second action. I think the only thing to do first is shoot.
I mean, could you flick it in such a way that you catch?
There's no way that
Like
that
the tiny-
flicking not touching this, lose my literally.
I think a flick there. Yeah, you're right. You're right. You need to do something first and then move. It's the
Because
latter.
Just by moving this moves this sort of like alien
Yeah, you're.
claw.
Well, we'll bring these guys in so they can see what on earth we're talking about. But basically, Michael's weird alien tentacles are caught on the very edge of the nebula. So if he flicks it, it's probably just going to catch its face on the nebula somewhere.
So I'll try. Gotta shoot. Or I move. How possible this is going to be? This is a little bit awkward.
Man, Oh, nice. So that's an 8 onto Zephyr. So that's a miss.
Oh, they've got no shields, have they?
No. That could have been a complete disaster. Oh, yeah. Okay, that's still a miss. It's a good shot, though. Oh, so that kills... No, it doesn't. I don't think it does, actually. Generally, friendly fire kills you, but I actually think that's another unique characteristic of the Hive. The parasites don't kill them.
Oh, I see.
I think. Is that a hit?
It's a 6. So yeah, it's
And
so it's
I'm
not...
infected now. That's a bummer. So you take one of the cubes there from the matching.
I think
Soldier.
that's gamma. Have some green goo.
I'm pretty sure it says somewhere that you cannot board a Hive ship. You know, it's fine. We'll just say that it doesn't.
Sure. What did we say? Wreckage? Oh yes, timed wreckage. Got it. We got this.
All right. So
Leaning in too far because I can't see you.
I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to just fix Zephyr anyway, because I don't want to lose my second engine. So Zephyr's the last one to go, actually.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll just give you that back.
Yep.
And I will. I think I'm gonna try to save Rolling. Arcane, as they're called. God, this has turned into a right mess, hasn't it?
Yeah, but you're super on the...
Blam. What you need to do is get them covered in babies and then run away.
Oh, I forgot to flick this as a movement.
Oh, do it. Do it. Hey.
Oh, I actually think I moved that without touching it.
Exactly what you said you couldn't
do. Yeah.
Cool.
End of round.
End of round. Back to start.
The queen's facing an island.
The poor queen has become floating globules in space.
Yeah. What have we got? Whirlwind with no shields, Zephyr with no shields, Duststorm with no shields, and see, you're pretty much dead.
Everything I have is pretty dead.
Yeah. Just been having those few misses. It could have been a lot closer. It's just so tentatively on a knife edge. Isn't
yeah,
it?
well, I still feel like it's quite precarious because I've seen these things just
I
go.
don't. The fact that you've got this,
The bomber wing is a big deal.
I think is
Yeah.
The thing that's now 100%.
Well, also the fact that they're cowering behind asteroids in a challenging position to get to. I mean, you could still potentially get there.
I think this dude is out of the way, so I'm going to try and get rid of these two.
Yeah, if Vita gets both of these guys destroyed, then forget about it. Although Tornado still has a shield.
Exactly.
At least there's that.
3.
On who?
Tornado.
Ah, well, that's lucky.
Oh! Oh my god.
Tornado still has a shield.
I'm so unlucky with this stuff.
Yeah, dice games. Chris to come and play. I don't know if Chris's School of Rolling has a flicking module.
Literally would have killed you.
Yep.
8 is a miss.
So unlucky. It's actually incredible. Oh,
And that's a miss.
are you sure?
Yeah, it didn't hit the
I didn't?
Nope,
Oh,
it's
really?
a miss.
It looked like it did on the camera.
No, unfortunately, no.
Alright then. I think Mommy's gonna have words with Beta when Beta gets home. Maybe
Mommy's
Beta-
gone.
Yeah,
Killed
maybe,
her.
I was gonna say maybe Beta's feeling lucky that Mommy's dead. So I think Dust Storm is gonna shoot at the babies up there. Yeah.
I think it's over this round, people.
I would like to get closer to them, but I'd also really like to fix my shield because that literally just saved me from destruction moments ago. I'm a little nervous about this shot. It's a fairly easy shot, but also, you just like that's the thing. It's really hard to predict. Oh fuck! God's sake! All right. Well, I've still got 2 action. All right, I'll fix the shield like I said I would. Boo! Boo!
What to do? Maybe run away. And shield. I feel rather precarious doing it this side again. There we go. 6.
6.
Still got his movement, right?
Well, I still got shield.
Dust Storm. Oh yes.
Yep. He's just repaired that, Michael. He just repaired that.
He destroyed 1. 1. Nope.
That's his guns are gone. So he can't shoot. But he could just. Now he's in a very good position to kamikaze. All right. So I realized that actually probably the first thing I should have done this round was do the whirlwind, because it's so precarious, and I feel like you could have just blown that up the whole time. So I think I'll do it now.
Yeah, but it's a bit pointless.
No, it fires like 2 shots.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah, it's got guns. It feels pointless because we got so worked up about the bombers.
Yeah.
But the thing is, I could repair my engines and fly away and try and fix it, which would be pretty rad. But I think I'll probably just stay here and shoot it. Shot though.
Yeah.
Can you hit?
I think you've been doing pretty good so far.
It's true. It's true. All right, let me rephrase that. I don't know. I just failed to shoot this. That was horrible.
Hit and miss. I think you've been more successful.
I'm
more successful than unsuccessful, let's say.
Okay. Unreliable, though, I think is accurate. I'd like to be more reliable, please. That's actually a general life statement in addition to this game. See?
You got 2. Although I don't want you to do this, I believe in you.
I hit the nebula first. I've totally blown it. Alright. I told you. I should have just flown
My
away.
positivity
Should have been, yeah.
corrupted you.
Your over-optimism.
Yeah.
Alright, I will... restore shield.
Fine, I'm gonna get you. See, I think you know why I think I've forgotten about you a little bit is because I'm so scared of the dice going off the end.
Yeah, it's hard to. But then again, if you can flick the die hard enough and blast him off the edge of the table as well.
I don't think that's possible with these awkward
D10s.
Yeah,
maybe.
I think with the
they're
D6s.
surprisingly tricky to flick. It's like I can't believe that. See? Yeah, you're right. But look at him. He's so precarious. He is. I don't think you can get a real sense of this on the stream, folks, but he is right there, all teetering on the edge. I think he's going over this time. Oh my god!
Ah!
It's so tense. Oh no, poor Whirlwind. He's got no engines.
Not Paul Whirlwind, you're winning.
It's true, and now it's all my stuff. So Michael, you just sit.
Feel sorry for me.
Alright, I think I have to activate Zephyr first. And I'm just gonna try and shoot at this poor thing. Do I try to take out the... I feel like I've been targeting the babies because they've got reasonable amounts of firepower and I can just get them off the table. But I've also been missing a lot. That was a good one.
A lot is not. It's not accurate. Some.
Does Zephyr still have engines? I feel like one of them lost engines. Zephyr's got one engine.
Zephyr has one. Yes, one.
So only one move for Zephyr. So Zephyr's going to try and get in behind Mummy's debris. Make way for the bombers to... Zephyr's fled the table.
No, that's
yeah,
still
that's
off.
off. No, that's off.
Is that technically off?
Yeah, look, this whole part is off.
No, he's only a tiny... I didn't realise that counted as totally off.
I reckon that... Well, no, it doesn't count as totally off, but I think that's... Is that... Well,
Is that classed as you've lost it?
let us... So I'm playing by extremely strict X-Wing tournament rules.
Oh.
Where if it's
nice.
if it's over the edge, well, you know, I mean, is X-Wing tournament rules applicable to a fun game of Flickfleet? So
It was fun. No.
who said this was supposed to be fun? So you can see, maybe you can't actually.
Because technically, then you're off the board here. Oh, yeah. I suppose. What's the board and what's the table?
Well, let us. So I think that there is a different rules depending on which edge. I think off this edge is very clear. If it falls off, it's off. So I suppose one could theoretically be in a position where one is like, which you can't see on the top camera, where one is like, you know, precariously on the edge,
go into a black
basically
hole.
doing what Whirlwind's doing.
Yeah.
Whereas here, obviously, this is over the edge. So I suppose we could make the argument that it wouldn't fall off if that was a drop. T. Carter says offside rules, but I don't even know what those are.
Oh, offside. It's a football.
I know it's a football thing, but I actually don't. Nobody actually knows how that works.
Of course you do.
It's when the strikers are ahead of the defense. I don't know.
Yeah, it is. It's when the ball gets passed to a player on their team who's in front of the last defenders. They are offside.
I mean, I understand these words. Gravity pulls you off the edge. It's science.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, it hadn't occurred to me that one could be like half on and half off, because in my mind, I'd assumed that this would be off.
Have just gone off.
Because by X-Wing rules, after you complete a maneuver, if you're off the board, even a little bit, like a hair, you're out.
Competitive.
It's super competitive. Well, we should make a ruling, an official ruling, because I'm pretty sure in the rule book it just says if you're off the board, if you go off the board. So
I'll let you dictate.
let's say for these edges this is off, and for these edges you have to fall off. That feels consistent and clear.
Oh, well, that's a bit of a shame.
It's fine. What will be, will be. After all, you gotta create some tension somehow. You know?
I feel I've been doing that enough already. With my lack of skill.
Alright, Gamma. I wonder if I can blast you into the nebula again. Oh, come on. These bombers are gonna hit nothing. God's sake. Right, I don't know why you're worried about them. They're terrible.
User error.
I can't. These are supposed to be easier to hit with than the D10s, and I can't hit anything. Bring back the D10s. I was quite good at those. Okay,
There we go.
that's a 2.
2 is that beta? So he's lost a gun.
And the second damage is a 1.
Another gun.
Good.
Ooh, that's not.
And
That's it.
that's it. There was something else. Oh yeah, Tornado has another action though, which is a shield.
Because if it's far gone off the edge, does he create debris?
Oh yeah, he should do, I guess.
Oh God, I feel sick. I'm literally on the cusp. I'm trying to put up a decent fight here.
I think that purple cube needs to go on that side of Whirlwind, lest it fall off the table.
Okay. And it's me to go first, right?
Yep.
This guy's lost basically all his ability to shoot. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to use this guy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to use his 3 shots to try get you off the board and try kill these 2.
Oh, ambitious.
Very ambitious. These soldiers. Oh God, that's sick.
Yeah! So I think that counts.
Yeah! I know I shouldn't be high-fiving your own ship death, but I feel like I needed that. Just to feel like that I'm not worthless. Well done. Hurricane, you were a good ship.
It tried its best. Oh. Hang on. I mean, if it doesn't actually explode, does it create debris?
Yeah.
I guess it's gone into the void.
Void. Oh God. Oh God. Oh God. Oh God. I feel sick. Now 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 I feel totally sick.
Ah, and now you're winning again.
Winning. I have one thing with one thing. I think this is a lot closer than I thought it was going to be. I think you're gonna a valid fight because I think this guy's pretty much dead with whatever these 2 do. But
Yeah,
I'm happy at how evenly this has now become.
Dust Storm is gonna go first. It regenerates a shield and then it shoots at Beta.
Why can't I recover fattiness from my body?
You can repair your health.
Can you?
Yeah.
I didn't know this.
There, the advanced repair action. Described it.
I did not twig that.
This is not. There we go, folks. Sorry for moving the camera like that. I'm just miles away from the stream deck. A 2.
2 and that's a
That's a gun.
That's a gun.
All right. And then the second roll. 4.
4 is his hull.
All right then.
Tell
His
ya.
turn.
Beta man he's been a good soldier. He's the epitome of what a soldier is. He still took go, sorry.
Yep. Yeah.
Wow. So, what have you guys got? You've got bloody shields, and I've got no guns.
You got 0 guns. This was my goal. If I can't destroy him, destroy all of his guns.
So, and I can't kamikaze because I'm the wrong way around. I literally can just move. But the only thing I can do.
Well, you can repair, right? Move and
Well,
repair.
I can repair. So
Yeah,
what
move
I
and
think
repair.
I'll do is I'll repair a gun. I'll run away. Ah!
And you flew right off the board.
Them's the rules.
That is the rules. And by our timing system, the 1 moves over here.
Wow.
There we go.
Wow.
And becomes a 7, I guess. Sorry, Beta, you got scared. You ran out of guns and got fearful.
It was like the worst soldier, the best soldier and the worst soldier all in that turn.
he heard you praising him and he got overconfident.
Yeah.
So Tornado will regenerate the other shield, I think, and then attempt to shoot at Gamma here. I'm possibly just going to hit my ship, though, which would be bad.
Good, because at least I'm side on.
Yeah, this is
Oh, well done.
a 1. I actually thought that was going to miss.
Worst thing for me. I wanted my guns.
And the second is 2 guns again.
Shit. So lucky.
That is unlucky. Alright,
Me.
back to it. Starting with you. I mean,
I
at this stage, do we really need the purple cubes?
No. So I'll do a gun. But you've got 2 shields, so it's pointless.
Yeah, you really need to repair those guns because you're not going to do enough damage without them, I don't think.
But I cannot only. Do I put both? Only one circle?
No, you can
isn't
only
it?
repair 1 circle
Exactly.
at a time.
So, do I run away? I think I'm gonna hit them.
I think this might be the final days of the Hives, folks. Well, he did hit the nebula. On the other hand, I don't think it matters too much. That was your second action. All right. Watch my incredible... all right, I'm thinking... I don't actually trust myself to get through the nebula here without hitting it, so I'm going to regenerate a shield, and then I'm going to try to move, so that I get at least to do some actions. The thing is, I need to turn around. I'm facing the wrong way. So... that kind of works.
Yeah.
There we go. All right. And Tornado is gonna make. Has Tornado got both shields? It does.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
You've both. See, I need a beta to stay alive.
Well, that sucks. At least I'm safe in the nebula.
Yeah, exactly. I'm safe from you as well. So.
So now we're tripping over the set trying to. You've managed to move into the worst possible position. We're sorry, everyone.
Apologies. I shouldn't have done that.
What do you mean?
What I wanted to do was I wanted to repair a gun, so I had 3. But now that I've moved, I can't do that.
Can you put it back? Do you remember where it was?
I want to see.
All right. Cool.
So right, I'll get my 3 guns back. I think that's a better way of risking it than closer to. What even a bit further? I genuinely can't.
Fire harder. See, he needed to be closer, folks.
There we go.
Hey, so that's a shield off
I
of
was rushing.
Dust Storm.
That's what I was doing.
You get anxious, don't you? And then you're
Yeah.
like, oh no, just
I was getting too anxious.
All right, I'm gonna go with tornado first, and I'm going to attempt to get my finger in behind tornado and flick it sort of forward a little bit and then under here. That's the plan. All right. If you stand there, put your finger here on this nebula piece. Can you do that for me?
Mm-hmm.
So I don't destroy the entirety of space.
Mm.
Thank you.
What is a nebula?
Space cloud? Quick, T. Carter, are you still there? Help, help! Oh, Chris is there as well.
Hey, Chris.
Chris says he's the best at this, according to the UKG results.
He was. He beat me by 1.
Okay, here we go. Step 2. Through the nebula. Oh, that was awful. Now I'm stuck on that stupid space nebula.
But it's fine. You'll get me this time.
That's it. Dust Storm is just going to regenerate a shield and then fire at you. I reckon I can do it from here. I missed. This game is dumb. Well, at least Tornado is completely camouflaged.
Maybe I'll go a tiny bit forward.
Was that it? Did you move?
I
couldn't tell if you moved. Oh my god!
Unbelievable!
Oh, that's a shield.
That's a shield.
And 2 shields. Alright, back to Dust Storm's turn.
I feel sick.
I'm regenerating.
I feel sick.
So I'm going to Dust Storm, I think. Well, let's do so it is conceivable that if I flick this just right, that it flips. It sort of, yeah, it won't touch. It'll go sideways through the nebula. This is conceivable. Is it actually achievable? I don't know. Let's find out.
You've literally got to hit it so it goes like that.
Yeah, I've got to hit it back here so it spins around, I think.
Ooh, that was a great move.
Did that work? Did it hit the nebula? I couldn't tell.
I don't think so.
Dude, it's an action replay. We actually have the stream.
I don't think so. I don't think you'd hit it.
I like your ruling in my favor.
No, it's because
it's like...
nothing but fair. I don't think it.
I think that was clear.
Yeah.
I had to check that. I couldn't believe that it happened. All right.
Jammy,
exactly. All right, now surely I won't miss from here.
This is the end. If you'd stuck behind the nebula, we could have had a dogfight 1-on-1. But yeah.
Would you like me to just roll this, or would you like me to flick it?
I think it's kind of important where the number lands.
The number's very important.
Then I think you should. Oh, I see. No, flick it. I think that's the fairest thing to do.
So, shall I start it on a 3, or what?
You start it wherever you want to start it on, but I think you should. I've made the decision. I think you should flick it, but you can put it on whatever.
Right, here we go. So I think that's a gun.
It is a gun.
And the second number is a 6.
Oh.
Which is your engine.
Sorry. I literally I put it on the wrong one. But it's fine. Because what I did, I took them off the wrong one. It's absolutely fine because this one hadn't had any damage on it whatsoever. So I was back up to full health. So it lost a gun, and what was the other one?
6.
So it's lost his ability to move.
All right, now interestingly, I've got one more move here. So I think I might just sort of flick it at the back. I'm conscious that I really don't want to send myself off the table.
Please flick yourself off the table.
That would be a disaster.
Can't flick that.
I can flick anywhere up to the point here. So.
I don't think you can.
Oh, you're right. Look at that. Maybe I'll just stay there then. Let's go over here a bit. Be nice and gentle. Alright, where's my damage boy? Dust Storm. Regens a shield.
Ugh.
Buggers off.
That's someone trying to get in.
Someone want to come say hi. Hello. You come to destroy space.
So I repair a shield. Repair a gun. Sorry. I get 3 chance to flick you.
Yes.
Oh God, this is so bad. Four.
Shield.
Oh, this is so unlucky. Why can't I get them when you die?
Because then, Michael, I'd be dead.
10 is a shield.
It is indeed. Uh-oh.
3!
Oh, I'm dead.
Oh my God. I've gone from so jammy. So unlucky to so jammy.
Alright, let's have a look here. Yeah,
Oh,
I think...
this is
No, this is not close anymore. I think I'm done for.
Oh, you've got this. You've so got this.
Yeah, but I'm not going to destroy you, and then you're just going to
you will if you get a 6, a 4, or a 5.
No, I need 3 damage. I can't kill you. So, that's a 5.
So
which is
that
a hull.
has a hull.
And the other
Maybe
one
6?
is a 1.
If you'd got a 6, I would be dead.
No, you wouldn't. You would lose your other hull. He doesn't understand this game.
I've gone round the houses. I've been on such a roller coaster. I was like, no, it's not fair. I'm not winning.
Hang on. Where's my 2? All right.
Okay. So I think I need to repair. I can't move, but do I want to move? Not really, because you're close. What I'll do is I'll repair.
Oh, hang on. If you don't mind, I actually have one more move.
Oh, okay.
So I think I'm just going to fuck off
Wise.
to make your shots harder.
Yeah.
Right? I didn't take 2, did I, folks? I think it was just 1. And
No, it
then
was
I
just
shot.
1. It was totally just 1.
Yeah.
This is down to the wire, buddy. Totally down to the wire.
Yeah, man. Well, I knew it. These guys are explode for a good word. Oh, look at that.
Someone's tucking into lunch.
Not okay.
Yeah.
Not okay. You're gonna get bad now.
We had a visitor that's no longer allowed. Oh, dude.
The tension, the anxiety.
Oh! I think I might do a dramatic death drop. I'm umming and ahhing whether to fix
Well,
the
you can't
ability to
move, right?
move.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. What I'm umming and ahhing is the ability to have 3 long away shots. Because you have 1 shield, right?
Yeah. I don't know why I have no guns. I should definitely have guns.
Yeah.
I must have...
I destroyed your guns once. So
Oh. Did I repair them? Oh, maybe I forgot to repair them on the ship at some point.
it's bad.
This whole time he's had no guns. I would have at some point.
You totally would have
It's pretty-
prepared.
pretty
exactly.
important.
It's pretty important. You would have definitely done that instead of a shield, and I've missed plenty of times for it to have mattered. So I genuinely.
These ships are really good at the merry chase. The problem with the merry chase is that you have to be good at flicking.
Yeah,
And,
I think.
for every good flick, I have a bad flick.
So what I think I'm gonna do is I'm not gonna, because the only reason is to move. I don't think I can get in a good position. So I think it's better to have 3 chances to try get you, than to try get closer and have 2.
Yep, that makes sense.
I feel sick. I feel sick. This is a long way.
It doesn't look a long way on this camera, Michael. It looks easy. It's a long way, folks. Running was the correct choice.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, now I have to try to get close enough to hit you, and then... So, I'm Dust Storm. Do you know what? I think I actually just repair and then take a long-range pot shot back at you.
Let's just pretend you've revealed your guns.
After that catastrophe,
Yeah.
I'm not feeling so lenient anymore. Ah! Stupid. Back to you.
Well, I think I repair my ability to move.
Yeah.
I've still got the...
Yeah, this is bad now. Okay.
Not as good. As...
Well, you don't get to shoot now, that's 2.
Oh, fuck, yeah. Sorry, live stream. Oh, I forgot to make my bed and lie in it. I totally forgot I could only do 2, and I've done it. Oh.
Don't worry, Michael, I shall miss.
Oh, that's so dumb. I'm so annoyed with myself.
Don't worry, I just made a move that was so small. You probably didn't even see it. Okay, that's a 3. And 2. Alright, and now, my epic retreat. It didn't work.
So
I was gonna go through the nebula. Instead, I collided into the nebula.
So I repair a gun.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, I keep having to go around.
It's alright. We're not even using that camera anymore. Let's use that camera just to justify it. Oh, well.
I nearly did the same thing again.
That's what we call space wobble, folks.
I feel like I'm on the episode of The Crystal Maze.
It's a true dexterity game. More ways than one.
Apologies, I feel like I'm living my ass in everything. Oh, balls. Missed.
Did you?
Yeah, I hit the nebula.
Thank God. Save me, Nebula. Save me.
5.
5. That's a shield.
Damn it.
I think... Alright, let's... I think I'm going to start by shooting at you, and then I'll make up my decision about what I do after that. Afterwards. Do you know what I mean? Because if I hit, depending on what I do, well... Like, it's kind of... These shots are nerve-wracking because they're all or nothing, right? Like, each shot is 2 damage, but I only get 1 chance.
Yeah.
And I don't know if I like that better or worse. See, I think that jumped over you.
Does that jump over people? Don't want you to.
Well, it didn't. It definitely went over the ship, but I think it didn't hit the ship. You know.
What do you want to do then? Move.
Yeah, well, I think I'll just repair it. Okay. Yikes.
Yikes. Well, I'm repair a gun.
Yeah. God damn it! If I was better at this is never gonna.
Likewise, dude. If I was better, I would have killed you already. Likewise, if you were better, you would have killed me.
Yeah, sorry, Carter. I should have put you guys into this side-on view here. Let me. Oh wait, just let's get here, and then chat can actually see better.
This is so nerve-wracking.
Decide. This doesn't.
Got 2 shields now, right?
Yes. Nebula saving me.
Shield.
Alright.
Shield.
So, let me shoot back.
This is a proper dogfight. Yes.
6.
6, I'm dead.
No, you're not. You lose your engines.
Oh, yeah.
And then the second hit, if this is...
If this is 6, then...
no, you're still not dead. You've got so much hull, it's ridiculous. So it's a 4.
So it's the
It's
hull.
hull, yeah. Alright.
Movement? Ugh. Okay. I'll repair my movement. I move that way. Now it's now a game of chicken across the universe. Oh, very well.
Two. So that's a gun.
Did that hit me?
It did. It caught you right on the front there.
Okay, it didn't see it from that.
It bounced right off of here and around the back.
So yeah, if it's 4 or 5, I'm dead.
Well, fingers crossed, because I don't have much other chance, because my shields are down. So this is it. She's like, I want to come back in.
3! It's a gun!
God damn it. Alright. Back to the far reaches of space.
That was incredibly unlucky.
Wow. No, that's a 1 in 3
You've already
chance.
moved twice.
No, I haven't. I flicked once to here, and then I shot. Now I'm going back.
Okay.
Attention. Can cut it with a knife. I've escaped.
Okay, I'll have a gun back. Maybe I'll have a hole back.
You don't have time to repair your shields. Hide by the nebula and the asteroids.
Ugh.
What am I supposed to do with that?
Well, you keep running away.
It's true. It's true. Ugh, this is terrible. Like, I don't think I have enough gunpowder to actually kill you.
You totally do. You're doing it slowly but surely. It's like
yeah,
now...
but it's reliable on me pulling off a lot of really good maneuvers.
There you go. You've got this now.
I don't know. I've missed easier shots than this.
Have faith. Just have confidence. There you go. 2. There you
He's
go.
still not dead. I
One-
can't kill you with this shot anyway.
Like 1, 2, or 3, I'm dead.
No. The
Oh.
4. You're still not dead. Nothing can...
And now you're gonna run away.
Yeah,
It's like
that's the plan, yeah. Well, I don't know, actually, because you've got... You could repair a gun and shoot me and kill me, so I guess I'd better... Could you kill me? Yes, you could. If 3 or 4 would just kill me. Well, there you go. I've left you with a potential shot there.
So this is make or break, really, isn't it? I repair a gun and shoot. No guts, no glory. I think I try to do that and kill you, or you kill me the next time. I think that's what it's got to be.
Yeah, I mean... There is also the possibility that I screw it up, but...
Well, what I could do is
I don't think you can strategize around that.
Well, I could move that way instead of shooting, and that just prolongs it, doesn't it? So... and try and get more shields. The
thing is, I'm faster. I get 2 moves per move, so running away is... I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I genuinely don't know.
This could be a miss as well, because it's a 10 die.
Yeah.
It's been very close. Even I'm gonna kneel. God. This is so far.
Dun dun.
This is so far away.
Six. Well, that's my engines.
Ah.
But they're infected now, so that's bad.
That was a good shot, right?
That was a great shot.
Thank you.
Somewhat problematic for me. Because basically now I either have to fix this. So I either fix and repair. The thing is, like... I mean, obviously I have to repair the disease, right?
You're gonna shoot, right?
I guess I have to. The thing is, I could run away and try to repair, and we'd just be back to this.
No guts, no glory, dude. Just go for it. You've got this. I'm like on my
don't.
side edge.
No, I don't know. Yeah, but the thing is, I probably won't. I mean,
I've literally got a 1 or a 6 left. So if you get me, I'm more than likely dead.
no, actually, it's
Great shot. 6. Great shot.
Oh.
Literally 1, 2, or 3. I'm not dead. 4, 5,
this
and
is
6,
a
I'm
1, 2, or
dead.
3, right?
Dead.
Oh. That's so stressful. Well played.
Well played. Good game.
Good game. So there you go. That was like possibly the longest, most stressful game I've ever played of this.
Oh, and it could have gone either way so many times.
Give me the Hive anytime. These guys
Really?
are way too stressful for me.
Yeah.
Like the double move is super cool. The storm are super cool, but they're too fragile. It's way too stressful. Every shot is like your life is hanging in the balance.
This move here, where I got rid of that and your double things there, that was super powerful for me. That brought me right back in.
Yeah, I needed to
Otherwise,
get
I
that.
was screwed.
That whirlwind should have fled. It should not have stayed there. I tried to shoot. I missed. I should have just repaired the engines, given it a good flick down here, and then it could have. Then it would have been a problem because you would have either had to come over here and deal with it, or just left it there rebuilding itself.
Yeah. But my soldiers did such a badass job. Really, the soldiers are really powerful.
I told you they're really tanky. Like they're so good. And they didn't. The thing is as well because of the boarding action, they deny actions. So they slow. Once you get through the shields, they really slow things down.
Yeah.
And sort of cause this creeping decay that's just terrible.
But you had some great shots in there, and like
likewise.
I think we were both equally jammy and unlucky with the die, with the numbers.
Lucky and unlucky.
Yeah, because I was. How many times did I get a 3 or a 4 and it wasn't? It was a shield shot, and I was like, no.
Yeah.
But yeah, they are. I think because I could have ended this like half an hour ago if I'd had jammier luck with the die. Then, but then, like I say, I brought it back. I had super jammy, skillful.
I mean, I think there's a degree of jamminess in this game. I think. Right.
Close.
So I give you guys a quick overview of how the multiplayer game works, just really quickly. Basically, it's exactly the same game, except that there's more than 2 sides, and so you take turns in the same way: one person from each side, or up to 4. I guess you could play up to 5 with the pirates. I don't think that they have. People? The pirate. No, that's the uprising. The pirates are the blue pieces. Which you'll only have if you have the box of flicks 2, I think. But somewhere in here is the round counter track here. And what this is, so there is, so you can go up to 5 actually. So on the box they've said 1 to 4, but their new round counter track goes up to 5. So I don't necessarily know what their plan is, but anyway, the point is you've got this here, and the way this works is that you'll get one of these little pieces here for each of the potential factions. So the gray's your Imperium, the red's your Uprising, the blue is the Pirates, and then you've got your Storm and your Hive there. And so each person goes into turn order here to track it, and then all the other little cubes here go into the 0 spot. And basically, every time one person declares an attack on another one, so let's say the Imperium decides to attack the Storm moves up 1 on this track. And then the Uprising decides to attack the Storm goes up again, Storm fires back at Uprising. So every time one ship, or one sort of a wing or capital ship or whatever, one thing attacks another thing, the person being attacked advances 1 on this ladder. So after a round of play, maybe it looks something like this. And then the next round of the game, so after all the ships have activated, you then just reorganize the turn order based on the positions of these chips here. So then the Storm jumps into first place, then Uprising, and then you've got Hive, finally the Imperium, and then all of these reset to 0 for the next round. And you just play.
And is that turn order?
That's turn order for the next round. Yeah. So the person who is basically shot at the most will get to be first place. And if 2 players are tied on a rung, then they just swap on the track if they're next to each other. Mm-hmm. And that's it.
Cool.
Poor little thing. What has happened? Has she been left all alone again? Is she just desperate to steal our food? She knows that there's food in here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, have it. Michael and I had to have lunch. Sitting out there talking at us. And she's been very disruptive of the live streams recently. Last night she wouldn't alone. Where'd you little one? No, what do you think we starve you? There they are. There's the internet. So I think that's. Oh, that's Michael. Do you want to go say hi to Michael, or do you want to destroy all of space and time?
Definitely destroy space.
I want to destroy space and time.
Yes.
Coming to destroy us all. Dice are her favorite.
Have you seen that thing on the internet where if Jurassic Park, if the T-Rex was replaced by a cat?
Yeah, that's well, that's a whole thing. That's Movie Cat or whatever her name is. She does like the green screen her into everything. Mm-hmm. Very talented film production people who decided their talents are best used green screening their cat into famous movies, which of course is an entirely sensible use of time and effort. Yeah, exactly. So I think this is probably the end of the stream for us, folks. We'll be heading off. Thanks so much for hanging out, and we'll see you all in the next stream.
Yeah.
I hope you liked Flickfleet, and if you have any questions, leave them in a comment down below. If you'd like to see us play Flickfleet again, just let me know. But I hope this has given you a good idea about how it plays, and that you enjoyed the game. We can always try different factions. We can try the Space Kraken. There's
that was
rules
the tentacle thing, wasn't it?
Yeah, there's rules for like elite wings, putting technicians onto ships so they're more powerful, making the ships aged so they're falling apart as you fly them, like all kinds of special rules and things that you can do.
Yeah, have people quite liked it?
Yes, I think so.
Good.
Jonathan's here. Bye guys. Thanks. Bye guys. Time for me to scroll back. Stay hexy. Thanks, Jonathan. Stay hexy, man. Thanks for watching. And thanks for hanging out, everyone, and we'll see you all in the next stream.
Definitely. Yeah. See you soon, guys.
Bye.
Bye.